do you think that this show's pretty much in the bag for you? I hope not, because it isn't. You got a tough lineup. Maybe I'm reading a little too much into this, but I'm wondering whether Derek Lunsford going to the Pittsburgh Pro, maybe taking things a little bit for granted. There's a lot on the line for Derek, like there is a lot on the line for Nick going into this Pittsburgh Pro, but for two different reasons. Nick needs redemption. Derek has already redeemed himself pretty much. He just beat Mr. Olympia, the man who just took the title from him. That in itself is redemption. Going into the Olympia, right now, the way things stand, you'd have to consider Derek the number one threat to Samson. Just beat him. Okay, going into the Pittsburgh Pro, Derek said that it's partly about legacy. After all, he just wins the Arnold, Ohio. That's the main honor. We got the Olympia coming up in October, I believe, this year. It's been going back and forth. We got the Olympia coming up. He intends on winning back the Olympia. After all, he just beat Mr. Olympia at the Arnold. Now we have the Pittsburgh Pro, which is a major show. It's a very big production. It's just that they never had an open division in it until now. So we expect this to flourish into a major open show. And being the first to win it, a lot of records can be broken. But when you're the first of something, you have that forever. That never goes away. And he'd be able to say he won the trifecta. You got the Arnold Classic, you got the Pittsburgh Pro, then would become ending up with the Olympia title once again around your waist. That is the ultimate scenario for him. What happens if he goes into the Pittsburgh Pro and he loses the show? Can happen. Yeah, he just beat the reigning Mr. Olympia, but there is a very, very strong lineup in the Pittsburgh Pro, and there are some serious threats to beat him. It's not a given by any means. Now, given all that, I would want to solely focus on the contest coming up. It's just a trifle under 4 weeks away. Not a lot of time. Like I said, I want to solely focus on that. We just had the FIBO in Germany, and Derek went there. Now, it's one thing if he had an obligation to a sponsor to be there, but he didn't. What he did was he went there because Chris Aceto was there. I'm sure the reason why Chris was there is because Andrew Jack was in the show. Chris is Andrew's prep coach. Okay, he went there because Chris Aceto was there because he wanted Chris Aceto to see him in person. A lot of the correspondence has been through video and over the phone. Chris is up in Maine. I think Derek is in Florida. So you can see each other personally on a regular basis. Chris is going to be in Germany. So let's take a flight to Germany so Chris can look at me up close and in person. Was that the best idea? Did you have to go to, and I'll get to the reason why. Did you have to go to Germany for Chris to see you up close and personal? No. Why can't Chris come see you in Florida? Pay for his flight to Florida and to come down there and take a look at you. That's all you need to do. You should be solely focused on the upcoming show. The traveling aspect is what I'm getting at. You don't want anything to, first off, you don't want anything to hamper your regimen. You should be on a strict regimen as far as your training, diet, and this could be a little bit of an interference in ways. But more than that, it's not uncommon at all for people to get sick traveling. When you're in a closed environment like a plane for hours at a time like that, you got people from all over. People get sick. I'm not saying you're going to get some major disease or virus and be totally debilitated, but a lot of germs get passed around. You don't want to take a chance of possibly getting sick, anything to hamper your preparation at this point. Like I said, this is a very crucial show for you for various reasons. So this is the best idea if you're not obligated to a sponsor to make an appearance at the FIBO, just to go have Chris come just to go there to have Chris take a look at you when you could easily have him come over and take a look at you in Florida at some point when he gets back. And you know what? Chris Aceto is not going to have any problem doing that either. That I guarantee you. Do you think that this show's pretty much in the bag for you? I hope not, because it isn't. You got a tough lineup to conclude this. I personally think it would have been a better idea for Derek not to get engaged with any distractions this close before such an important show in his career. It really is. It's not the Olympia, but like I said, for various reasons, it's a crucial show for him. Don't let anything hamper your prep in any ways. Don't take a chance in getting yourself sick. Even if you're only laid up for 3-4 days being sick, at this point, at this stage of your prep, this close to the contest, that can be an issue. Like I said in the beginning of this video, maybe I'm reading a little too much into this. I'm getting a little carried away. I don't know. If you agree or disagree with anything I've said, please let me know in the comments section. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.